He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Panthers.
Well, I can't believe that this is how this game gets started. Very first play of the game, a shot downfield, and a touchdown. With all the buildup and all the hype, this is how we get started.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Now they get set to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. Man, he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw.
Offense, they cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That run moves the ball across the 35.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Third down for the offense. Can he make it to the marker? Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion. Keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
Running out of time in the pocket. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a...
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. And that review... on the field was correct, so the play will stand. First down play call. How aggressive will it be?
Get set, get set.
And he'll set up to throw. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. See if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Heads up, offense is now operating in the red zone. first down, it's play action. Bringing pressure. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
First and goal, a great chance to answer that opening touchdown.
Cricket. Yankee blue. Yankee blue.
They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, FAU.
What an opening drive by this offense and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
And they'll set up with a PAT. And it's up and good.
The kick is good. That ties the game at 7.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And your Florida International Panthers will take over 1st and
10. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? Powering through. A gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. The shotgun handoff here. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Quick throw caught on the left side.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
They're going to run it here. He shreds the tackle. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Makes the catch downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Man, some real toughness on display here by the quarterback. Being able to focus with that kind of pressure coming right at him.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. And the junior able to get home with the sack. 2nd down now after the sack. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught on the outside. It's Lewis. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, it's a great catch near the sideline, and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Kick is up and no good. And here in the first quarter, it remains a tie ball game.
Yeah, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
Here comes the FAU offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Gives it to the back. Powerful running here. 2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Brings up 2nd down.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Big gain, moves the ball into enemy territory. They'll spot it down near the 31.
Boy, they do a great job here on play action. The linebackers were completely fooled. 2 or 3 steps up into the line of scrimmage, opened up a nice lane behind the backers between the safeties for the quarterback to make the read and a good throw downfield.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead.
That makes the score. Florida Atlantic 14. Florida International.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Number 19. Set to advance on the football.
Return begins inside the 10. And the returner will be brought down. Line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. They'll hand it off. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Some hard running there through a tackle. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Florida Atlantic 14. Florida International 7.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down.
Let's go.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a 1st down.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a 1st down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Quarterback drops back. He's running out of time here. He's moving out of the pocket. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense of being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? Man, he laid the hit stick on him there.
Second down play coming up for this offense.
3:25.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Direct snap to the back. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this 3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
Looking for his back. Almost makes a terrible freshman mistake. Lucky that it's incomplete.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break that ball's not intercepted.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense. 8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks. The punt team making their way on the field.
Number 11 on to kick it away.
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Breaking free for a huge return. They finally grab him. Lucky to keep him out of the end zone. The offense will start with great field position. And the Florida Atlantic offense takes the field again. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? And they'll use the ground game here. Stiff arms the man. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. No press here. The defense backing away. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that first down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Touchdown, Owls. Still no answer for this offensive machine. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score. Florida Atlantic 21. Florida International 7.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Sets a kickoff.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. Some positive signs in the last drive. They moved the ball, but eventually stalled. Came up empty. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. We got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. The drive stays alive with that first down completion.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing
breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 2nd down. We're going to throw it. Snags the quick throw. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Grab behind the line. It's Lewis. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida International.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Bringing it out, it's Washington. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the FAU offense back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. The offense going with the hurry up. It's a shotgun run call. Just trucks the man. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Play action here on first down. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Oh, grabs it near the sideline. It's a huge gain. It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. First and 10 now for the offense. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. It's an out route, the catch made. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal.
Chris, that's another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
They'll try to run this one in. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Coming up, second down and goal. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. Touchdown, FAU. This offense cannot be stopped.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score. Florida Atlantic, 28. Florida International, 14.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with 25. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. And looking to throw now on first down. Lets it go quickly. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
He's moving out of the pocket now. He's going to pull it down and run. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
They're going to throw for it on third and short. Lets it fly to the wideout. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. And he's swarmed by the pass rush. A sack to end this drive.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. And result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Offense operating from the pistol.
6-9-1, Gators score. Come on,
On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And a sophomore making an impact play.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
After consecutive losses, we need a miracle here on 3rd and a mile. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider. Lion.
Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up.
Yankee Blue. Cobra.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Picks up about 5 yards, but it's not enough. Here comes a 4th down now. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. This will be a 45-yard attempt. He missed it. Off the miss, the lead is still 14, a 2-possession game.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
2-9 Philly.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. The pocket breaking down. And the pass falls incomplete in the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Florida Atlantic offense takes the field again. Already a two-possession lead here. Let's see if they continue to call it aggressively and try to put this defense in a bigger hole. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Jukes to get past a man. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it to the wideout. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed. And he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout.
Florida International.
Incomplete. Second down coming up.
Let's go.
There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And here comes a deep shot. Big gain. Catch made at the 30. Using a strong stiff arm. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. This quarterback on fire today. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
With the PAT, it's a 3-touchdown lead, 35-14.
Florida Atlantic, 35. Florida International, 14.
Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
First down and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football. Or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
In blue. In blue.
Receiver in motion now. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial 4th down try. Here's the handoff. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Here comes the FAU offense back out on the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. He's brought down out at the 46.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Important 2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back, lofting it toward the left sideline. Catch made inside the 10. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
2nd down and goal upcoming. Pre-snap motion from the offense. On 2nd and goal, they hand it to him again. Touchdown, Owls. And this one is getting ugly. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
And the PAT is good.
That makes the score. Florida Atlantic, 42.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Fighting him off. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
Here we go.
Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Grab down the middle. It's Lewis. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to 1st down yardage yet.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see this second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the wideout goes in motion. First down, looking to throw the football. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And the pass ball is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes out. This looks like a pretty obvious call against the defense.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield and you get a call like this.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Now with the play fake, he'll look to throw it. There's contact on the throw. He pulls it in for a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You talk to any offensive coordinator around the country, you start to evaluate quarterbacks. Everybody wants to talk arm strength and speed and size. The intangible about quarterbacks' willingness to take a hit and still deliver the ball is something that every offensive coordinator would tell you it's one of the highest priorities they look for.
Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
And that's another FIU.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Florida Atlantic.
Okay, ready?
The offense threatening now. First and goal.
Green 25.
He'll hand it off. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, FIU. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Point after, not great through. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. On the move. Can they catch him? They can't catch him. Touchdown. That is an unforgettable moment for that kick returner. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
Now the all-important extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Returner looking to create better field position. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short game.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Lewis. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Third down coming up.
Ready up.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. This is a game-defining gamble. Coach going for it this close to his own end zone. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Rifles this football to the left. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. What in the world was going on the defensive side of it?
What was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
Automatic as a PAT. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Florida Atlantic offense takes the field again. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building on the lead here in the second half. Finds room at the 30. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
Hey, when it's your day, it's your day. This offense, and especially this running back, enjoying a monster day, putting up huge numbers and having a nice, big, comfortable lead.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Florida Atlantic 49, Florida International.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down.
Belly stunner. Spire. Logger.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got his man open downfield. Big play across midfield. They'll spot it near the 36. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Loses 3. Brings up second down.
On the ready.
Second down play coming up.
29 Philly. 2 on go. Dino.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver, and he'll lost it to the end zone. And it's incomplete. He got away with one there, a dangerous throw.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
Here comes a handoff. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Well, another nice run by this running back. He's well over 100 yards now in the game. A big part of the reason that they're going to win this football game and advance to the next round.
So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. And that is no good. That miss leaves us with a 21-point game.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown to bury at least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. Off the play fake on first down. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
I really feel that this quarterback is rattled. At this point, he's already been sacked a number of times. I think it's affecting his timing with his receivers.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, stopped the ball at the 44.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
Looking to throw again. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now.
Ready up. Ready. Clear. Clear.
And there's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. We come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. They finally tackle him at the 4. That's a solid gain on the pitch and catch. The offense sets up with a 1st and goal. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Ball back at the 6 for a 2nd and goal off that loss. Receiver makes the grab. They've got him down behind the line. They lose yardage on that completion. Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
And the quarterback dropping back, looking for 6. And it's picked off in the end zone. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Here comes the FAU offense back out on the field. This has been a dominant performance so far. Up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the 2nd half.
Well, much like what we saw in the 1st half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Here's the 2nd down play. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a game.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He'll take a deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Boy, across personal call there on third down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Now you got a big decision here on fourth down and short.
Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the return will be brought down. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
And it falls incomplete. An defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Boy, this quarterback has a lot of confidence in his arm. He tried to thread the needle into double coverage. Lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Oh, he misfires again. 3 in a row.
I like the call here. Third down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on third down and long.
Trying for a fourth down completion. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Look out, he's got some space. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And the Florida Atlantic offense takes the field again. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. Trucks through the defender.
Well, this guy's been a lot of fun to watch today, showing a lot of ability to get outside with speed, some toughness between the tackles. Now he's well over 100 yards, and a big part of the reason this team's going to advance to the next round.
Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today.
Ready up.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. The shotgun running play call. Tackled, but forced down.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Brought down on the play at the 11-yard line. 2nd down coming up.
On the set.
Handoff as they try to work the clock here. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Timeout, Florida Atlantic.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee.
Well, this is what you hope for. Have a chance to just take a knee in this game and advance in the playoff.
And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. Right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
52, Florida International, 28.
After extending the lead with a field goal, they'll kick it off now, trying to make the offense go a long way to win it. Kickoff fielded inside the 20. And they'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return.
Florida International Panthers will take over 1st and 10.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain.
Brings up 2nd down.
Of course, in the playoffs,